Wee, what is up YouTube.com, it's Yeshibu. Today I got a video going over my Dex Arcane build, and it's silly. You're gonna go buck wild, it's goofy, wacky. It's gonna look like a Dex build for the majority of this video, but it is, I assure you, I can use Rivers of Bobo, okay? I got Arcane, it's there, and I'm ready. And you know, if an invasion isn't going your way, there's always another option that you have if you don't want to be blendered by a bunch of madness in casting, AIDS, cancer. If you don't want that, you can just turn and burn a little, just run away. You know, the typical, this is typical. This is very normal invasion stuff. This is very, very par for the course. Look at the damage I do to this man here, by the way. That was an unsheathed. A little bit of health coming in clutch for the overleveled phantoms. This is only 70, so I still kind of got to deal with that. Yeah, that's normal damage. I mean, I know it's flippy dippy, but jeez. And then he gets me with the lance running heavy twice. It is just not looking good. And if things really aren't going your way, you can just run into the rot. This might seem like a bad idea, but I assure you it pays off in a very, very large way. Now, I gotta respect this guy for the little finger. He is finger. At least and he almost hits it here. If that stun would have lined up just a little bit differently, I would have got... Oh, I did get hit. He did land it. I got hit by finger. Oh, jeez. Yeah, and of course, you know, if you're noticing on the top right corner there, they're dying from this rot. And I really didn't see this. I guess he ran out of heals and just didn't have boluses. So he just died over there. Almost died right there. Just realized that I totally could have just fallen to my death. If I was walking, I would have just fallen and died, but good thing I was running. Yeah, this build is super fun, though. 70 is one of my favorite ranges when it comes to mid-level. I ran 50, I even ran 40 for a while, and I ended up just getting really annoyed by overleveled phantoms at 40. And then 50 was just kind of... I took my strength build all the way up into each increment. That was rough. I almost died there. This whole invasion just hates me. The ball starts messing with me. It doesn't even do anything to them. It just keeps messing with me. There's multiple times that this ball just fucks me over real bad. Like right here. It happens so many times it's not even funny, but I took my strength build up through the increments of like 40, 50, 60, 70, 80, like literally all the way up, and now it's at 100, and it's a good build. Yeah, the ball is literally separating me from these dudes. PS3 moment here with the daggers. Yeah, look at the ball, dude. The ball is literally aggroing me, and this dude is just spamming these purple rocks really, really hard. Really like spamming those. Ball again. Great. That's good shit. The majority of this, I'm just using dual katanas, but I have pretty decent variety. I'll show my build at the end here. I do have good variety on this build. But yeah, gonna back off, use a little regen. You can see him climbing back up to his homie. Let the purple rock spam continue here. Yeah, I didn't even notice, but when I was fighting the Phantom, that little stinky wizard just just slithered back up top and started spamming some crap at me. Little stinky little goblin man. Using his stinky little goblin int casts. Stinky little smelly guy. Yeah, GG to this fool. And I emote at him. I'm looking at you, big guy. Oh, it's over. Just watch how quickly this fight ends. It's so sad. This is always how it goes too. If you're an invader, you get this. It's over. It's just over. I get him. I fight him for 3.5 seconds, and that's it. It is rough. This is a good fight though. Got some great sword stuff going on here. A little bit of weird one-handed action. Fix that. Check out the bleed here, by the way. Look at that. I don't even know how many times I hit that dude, but that bleed was very, very fast. I don't know if... I think Claymore might be pretty ideal for... Or just great swords, I guess. Are pretty ideal for, like, bleed application. I should probably put another Claymore on this build. Get 2 Claymores going. That'd be good with bleed. Yeah, I aimed it at him thinking he wouldn't die, but he was fat rolling, so it ended up just catching. But, yeah, GG to these guys as well. These guys are cool. Oh, this one's good. Yeah, I'd say I have like 3 70 builds that I really like using. In a good spot. I normally like to Vigor Gouge even more than I am, because you can hit 60, but I need 20 Arcane, 22 Dex, and 18 Strength to be able to use Rivers of Bobo and most Arcane weapons. And also Nagakibas. I need the Nagakibas, but yeah. Check out the Hellas. This thing. I am just getting slapped around here. This evasion I don't do very well, actually. I end up just getting blendered a lot for like no reason. Make a lot of mistakes in this one. Like just spamming R1, just because it normally works with a weapon like this. When it's in your face, people don't respect HDS. So like if you just mash, you're about to see me just basically mash with this guy right here. He hits me right out of stun, I'm going, and I just go again and still get him, just because people really don't respect it. If he would have mashed, he had dual straight swords, he could have took me to town, but I don't know. I guess just didn't think to do that. This is not in the mind of an R1 spamming shitter like me. Oh yeah, that's beautiful. Easily could have died right there, but the Bloodhound fan guy let off. Yeah, this guy keeps doing the bloody blade thing, and it's like super counterintuitive just because I'm on a bleed build. So like him applying bleed to himself and doing damage to himself is just really counterintuitive. Like this guy was basically getting the bleed bar up for me, which was just rough, but yeah, there he goes. And I'm poking at this guy and I realize I don't want to be a beta anymore, so I get on his level. Start wrestling. Just some big boys throwing around some swords. Shut up, say it right. Oh, the illustrious heavy. And the wave dash. And bleed got him in the end there. Bleed on Uggs is really, really good too. I've tried that at max level, of course, because it's super easy to run at max level. And it is nasty. It's really gross. Just because the application is like 2 hits, and you know, 2 hits from Uggs, and they're like already dead basically. So the extra bleed just finishes them. just R1ing at these guys. I somehow killed that guy. And this is the old Halberd and the poke stick. This is a really, really good setup just because of the application it does for bleed. Really good setup as well. Pretty much anything you run with bleed is going to be good though. This is a good invasion, by the way. GG. Oh, this one is good too. These guys are cool. Just jumping around. Just leaping. Just jumping. Yeah, a lot of turn and burns. This is like turn and burn school. This invasion. Yeah, as soon as I see that guy has no health, I realize that this is manageable. I don't know if these guys were just actually scaled somehow, because they do pretty damn good damage. I don't know. Maybe they're just like actually level 70s, and I could have killed the host there, but I backed off just because these guys seem cool, even though they're throwing a bunch of stinky casts at me, and this guy's doing dragon shit. We're just romping around. Just a silly invasion. Yeah, just use that rot breath, hell yeah. Fair and balanced rot breath, everybody's favorite. Oh, and this is the invasion where you can actually see the nerf on Moonveil. I just eat this Bolus. I'm like, Bolus. Like, I just eat a Moonveil. I have 88 Poise with Bullgoat Talisman on this character, and Poise just went a little wacky for this fight here. Like, I get an Unsheath off while being spammed by Katana R1s, which, you know, that's justice. That's where Katana Poise should be, right here. Look at that. That wouldn't happen in 1.07 because Katanas were like just pure cancer in terms of the Poise damage they dealt. It's a good fight. Oh my god. Oh, this invasion's awesome. This guy's gonna launch me clean off a ledge. Just getting buck wild with the Schmoonveil and Gugs. The Beta and the Chad. Typical. I love how overleveled Phantoms will just like straight up trade with you. I think because even they know they can't. You look at that. That was sick. It's actually the only reason I included this invasion. This guy was a stinky little Moonveil guy, so he got the little point down. But Gugs here, I'm gonna let Gugs get just absolutely nuked by the pages here, out of respect. And look, he's chill. Look at how chill he is. He's just like, hey. And then he, yeah. It was just rough. Poor Gugs guy. And then I found the most skilled wizards in the game, believe it or not. These guys are really mixing it up. When it comes to spells, these guys are innovators, alright? They got it on lock. By far the best wizards I've fought. These guys actually have skill. Just look at them. Look at how he utilizes his spells. Look at him go. Look at him cast. By far the best wizards I've ever played against, honestly. These guys were amazing. GG. Great fight. Here's the build though. For anybody actually looking to make a build like this, you should be running plus 12, or not plus 12, I'm reading it. Plus 15 regular and plus 6 special. I'm just a goober still running 12, I don't know. I still gotta fix that, but if you actually want to make a build like this, it's plus 15, not plus 12. Plus 12 would be 60. I don't know, there's a lot of weird conflicting opinions online when it comes to the weapon upgrade and your level for invasion matchmaking. It's all mixed up. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and feel free to subscribe. I'm almost at 500 subs, so if 5 of you could watch this and also sub, that'd be crazy. Yeah, have a good one, guys. Hope you enjoyed.